Pleasure to be here. I got to get this right. Everything has to be the right length, and if it doesn't go well, the sidewalk will come back and reel me back in. So far, that hasn't happened to anyone, but there's always a first time, right? Okay, today I'm going to be talking about one of the most dangerous of all behaviors, laughter. We live in a kind of feel-good, be-happy environment. We forget that throughout the ages, people feared laughter, and even today, laughing at the wrong time at the wrong person can get you killed. Plato and Aristotle feared it because of its animal qualities. We forget that raping and pillaging that was occurring over the ages were accompanied by laughter. We forget the boys that went through Columbine High School shooting their classmates were laughing. So this is a positive behavior, a play behavior that we perform with friends. But it's also dangerous. And it's perfectly appropriate that a meeting devoted to dangerous ideas include one of the most dangerous of all vocalizations, laughter. We presume ourselves to be captains of our ship. We stop, we start. We speed up, we slow down, we turn to the right, we turn to the left. We engage in learned conversations with other people. We write books. This is the illusion that we are conscious beings in full voluntary control of our behavior. But if we look at contagious acts like yawning or laughter, our main theme today, we find that we are simple beasts of the herd. The best way of approaching this is not simply to tell you, but to show you. And with this, I'd like to begin with the first video, please.
Excuse me, we're doing a study on laughter. We want to know what your views on it were. Is laughter a good thing?
Absolutely.
You laugh a lot.
I laugh every day. I make my wife laugh all the time. She's laughing already.
You made her laugh. What do you do that makes him laugh?
Trip.
Spills a lot of things.
That's very good, but you laugh for us now.
Will I laugh for you? That's it for me. She's a laugher.
Is that his best effort?
Not really.
What really makes him laugh the most?
Howard Stern.
That's very true. That's how I jumpstart my day.
Okay. Now, one other thing. Laura, where's the gizmo? One other thing. We have a piece of apparatus here. You push the button, please. Let go. Why were you laughing?
I don't know.
Did anyone tell a joke?
No.
Did anyone do anything funny?
No.
Just the sound of this made you laugh. Push it again.
Probably is you.
Well, thank you.
All righty, bro.
Okay, we learned some important things here. First of all, remember some of our spectacular presentations yesterday having to do with ways of putting people in choice with their natural world, with the world of animals. But we forget we're one of the 3 chimpanzees. And what you're witnessing right here is the natural world. We're looking at the social behavior of large groups of people gathered together. When you leave and talk to each other in the hallways or out in the sidewalks. Now, this is the source of a lot of this information. The material I show is just a demonstration. This is not how we collected data. But you can collect your own, because these phenomena were seen as so trivial that no one really collected data on it for millennia. Well, this is good for you because you can collect your own data and very quickly get to the frontiers of knowledge. You're able to witness human behavior in their own environment. Have another sample of some people in their natural settings. Have the next video, please.
Well, we're doing a survey on laughter.
You got it already.
Laughing already.
You guys are good laughers. You laugh all the time?
Most of the time.
Okay, can you laugh for us now?
Oh.
You looked at him before you laughed. Could you just look at me and laugh?
I can smile.
Just laugh. That'd be fine. Just.
I can't. Tell me a good joke or something.
Okay, can you laugh?
Can I laugh? It's not just about looking at you, no.
Why is that?
You're not funny.
It'd have to be something funny.
Okay, look at him.
Oh.
I guess because we co-workers, you know, we just, you know, laughable people.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's really good. Now, you've come across something very important about laughter. It's very hard to just laugh on command, yet you do it all the time. But you looked at him, and it was
Okay,
really
that's
easy for you to
fine.
laugh.
Stop that one
He's
now,
really
please.
a funny guy.
Okay, we've witnessed some very important things about laughter. Again, just by ongoing behavior. First of all, laughter is not under conscious control. Just like you have difficulty in crying on command, a partner complementary behavior of laughter is hard to produce on command. And yet you read the literature, it's as if, oh, I laugh for this reason, I laugh for that reason. You don't laugh for those reasons. It just happens. It's that little voice whispering in your ear, trying to provide a rational narrative to an irrational behavior. Now, if you're thinking that this is really not typical of everyday behavior, can demonstrate some of this using some people in the audience, using the lucky person that catches the Frisbee. Okay. Okay, let's hear it for the Frisbee catcher. Okay, we have the mic for her. Now we can do it down there. Okay, will you laugh for us, please?
No, you make me.
She wants me to tickle her. That would not get through the Institutional Review Board. But try again. Will you laugh for the people here?
You want me to laugh?
Okay. Will you laugh for the people, please? Okay. Okay. Force it now. Just go ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, that was very good. Thank you. Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's hear it for her. Okay, what we've seen is that laughter, like crying, cannot be presented on command, and yet our lives are filled with it. The key element for laughter is the presence of other people. We laugh 30 times more often in social than solitary situations. You want to laugh more? Don't worry about jokes. Spend more time in playful encounters with friends. Some other things we've learned simply by listening to everyday conversations is we just learned laughter is not a matter of saying ha ha ha. You can't do it. Also, we've learned that laughter punctuates speech. Punctuates it like you laugh at the places where you would put punctuations in a transcript of a conversation, before and after sentences. Laughter rarely disrupts the phrase structure of speech. For example, you might say, "Hey, where have you been?" You won't say, "Hey, where have you been?" You might think, "Oh, this is trivial. What does this mean?" Well, first of all, it means that laughter and speech are controlled by different mechanisms. It also means that speech is dominant over laughter, because laughter does not intrude upon speech. So we also learn by what's said before people laugh is maybe only 10% or so of laughter follows something that is in any way jokey. So laughter is about play. Laughter is not about jokes. This is very different than the literature that suggests that humor and laughter are almost the same thing. They're not. Now, also by studying rudimentary behaviors such as laughter, such as yawning, such as hiccuping, such as coughing, such as sneezing, including belching and farting, chapters in my new book. By looking at these neglected human instincts, this gives us a simpler systems approach to difficult problems in brain and behavior that are otherwise unavailable. It's like the approach of molecular biology in difficult problems in the life sciences. By using these acts, we can get insights into otherwise difficult problems, such as the origin of human laughter and the origin of speech itself. So I'm going to be talking some cases here where we use laughter to get insight into other things. Okay, next video, please. This is where it all started, chimpanzee laughter. Okay, that's enough of that one. Okay, that's where it all started. If you're wondering why I'm on the other side of the fence, it's because of what happens if the chimpanzee gets hold of the video equipment. You don't get it back. Okay, so chimpanzee laughter, where human laughter started, don't laugh ha ha ha, they laugh in a kind of panting, breathy sound. When I've taken cases of chimpanzee laughter and played it to large groups like this, 1% at most even guesses what they're hearing is laughter. Some people say it sounds like a panting dog. Some even say it sounds like sawing. A few have said that sounds like people having sex. Okay, so what we have is an evolution of pant pant to human ha ha. Okay, well that's interesting, and that's what's happening. So chimps produce one vocalization per inward and outward breath, where we chop an exhalation just as if we're talking. By pursuing this, we not only learn where human laughter comes from, but where speech comes from. Now I have a demonstration for you. You folks are all chimpanzees, one of the 3 species, so I'd like everyone here to stand up. I have a demonstration for you. Okay, put your hand on your abdomen. Okay, like everyone just do say like ha ha ha. Okay, there you're speaking laughter, you're chopping the outward breath as you will speech. Now I want you to produce the chimp laughter, which is a panting sound. Okay, wait, on 3. On 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, very good. Wait, remain standing. In fact, I want you to remain standing until the end of the presentation. It is probably the only chance of my life I will get an opportunity to end the presentation with a standing ovation. Besides, we have another demo. You can amaze all your friends by performing chimp laughter for them, although experience suggests that it's difficult to successfully date or get restaurants at good tables, or good tables at good restaurants. So you want to be restrained when you do that. Okay, so what you've just learned is the reason why we can talk and chimps can't. They don't have breath control. Okay? The reason for this is all quadrupeds, including non-human primates, have a one-to-one link between respiration and running. It's more important to get the hell out of there than make fancy sounds. So like a horse always breath holds when you have forelimb impact to the ground. If not, the thorax is simply a floppy air-filled bag and they'll go face down in the dirt. Okay, well, chimps have the same kind of breath control patterns that other quadrupeds have. And you have a one-to-one link between a vocalization and breathing. But we are free of that. You might think, oh, that's well and good. We laugh different than chimps. We can talk and they can't. But what's the key element? The key element is what you're demonstrating right now is your standing. With bipedality, and this is an issue most anthropologists, primatologists have missed. With bipedality, you not only have the ability to manipulate objects before the body, to hold babies, to throw rocks, to hurl spears, you also have the ability to make fancy sounds because we're freed of those constraints and we can have the natural selection for the fancy sounds we have of speech. So who would have guessed it? Using laughter as a kind of simple systems approach to complicated problems in brain and behavior. Now we can learn not only about laughter, but we can learn why we can speak and other animals can't. And I'd like to close here by one last bout of chimpanzee laughter. So on 3, give it your best chimp laughter try, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.